In the wake of recent events in Paris, London, and Boston, the difficulties intelligence agencies are facing in tackling lone wolf terrorists is becoming increasingly evident. Their current strategy of rooting out terrorist cells and groups must now attempt to evolve with militants who seem to act on their own using innocuous everyday materials. Just last week, a French teen who converted to Islam stabbed a soldier with a locally purchased pocket knife. He has since been arrested. In London, several days earlier, two British-born men of Nigerian descent who also converted to Islam from Christianity were arrested after allegedly hacking a UK soldier to death in broad daylight. And in Boston earlier this year, two brothers allegedly detonated two homemade pressure cooker bombs at the finish line of the city's marathon, killing 3 and injuring more than 260 others. In all of these incidents, the suspected perpetrators had been known to security forces, but not deemed threatening enough for detention. A debate is now raging how best to assess radicalization warning signs without violating citizens' basic liberties. Al-Qaeda issued their first in-house magazine, Inspire, in 2010, which called on recruits to avoid plotting with others and to strike near home using whatever weapons were available. Advice all 3 of the recent attacks by radical Muslims seemed to follow. In the wake of the 2012 murders by Mohammed Merah, who killed 7 people, including a rabbi and 3 Jewish school children, the French government called for an overhaul of the country's intelligence networks to combat lone wolf terrorists. However, the latest attack seems to show they haven't quite learned their lesson. The U.S. is hoping that reaching out to at-risk local communities like the Muslim American community will prove more useful in spotting individuals who are becoming radicalized. The federal government has led a nationwide suspicious activity reporting campaign in the hopes of preventing similar lone wolf attacks.